You've been lied to about intelligence your whole life. They told you being smart means being book smart, perfect grades, a shiny degree, maybe even a PhD you'll never use. And worst of all, they made it sound boring, like being smart was for nerds, not for it girls. As if brilliance and beauty can't coexist. Cute lie. Here's the truth. The smartest people aren't born that way. They're trained that way. They built their brains like other people build abs, through pressure, through failure, by learning to think when everyone else freezes. Because the world doesn't reward the person with the highest IQ. It rewards the woman who stays calm while everyone else panics. The one who turns chaos into clarity, and clarity into advantage. Blair Waldorf had the strategy. Olivia Pope had the precision. But what made them unforgettable wasn't what they knew. It was how they thought. And in the next 12 minutes, I'm giving you 6 pillars that'll make you not just smart, but dangerously smart. This is SheBoss Chronicles, where we don't just study SheBosses, we become them. Pillar 1. Don't take advice from someone you wouldn't trade lives with. Everyone has advice for you. Your mom, your friends, the drunk uncle who peaked in 1998. Everyone wants to tell you how life really works. But not all advice is created equal. You can love people deeply, your parents, your friends, your partner, and still realize they're not qualified to guide the version of you that's building something bigger than they ever dreamed of. Here's the truth no one likes to say out loud. Most people don't give advice based on truth. They give it based on their limits. If your parents chose stability, they'll tell you to play it safe. If your friends never built anything from scratch, they'll call your dreams too risky. They're not trying to hurt you. They're just projecting their own ceilings onto you and calling it love. But their fears are not your facts. As Olivia Pope once said,
"If you want me, earn me! Until then, we are done."
That's exactly how you should treat advice. People should earn the right to influence you. If someone doesn't have the life, the mindset, or the peace you admire, they haven't earned the right to shape your decisions. Because let's be honest, the loudest people usually have the messiest lives. They love giving advice because it makes them feel important. But their thinking is what got them exactly where they are. So before you take anyone's advice, ask yourself, would I trade lives with this person? Do I want their results? If the answer is no, then their advice is just noise. Background chatter. I wish I knew this in my early 20s. I was so absorbed with being polite and being the perfect niece, friend, person that I literally let strangers and people I wouldn't trade lives with tell me how to live mine. That kept me stuck in a job I learned a lot from but hated, living a life I hated for the longest time until I decided to start living for myself. And now, I only take advice from those I admire and aim to learn from because they've earned it. Because the fastest way to stay average is to let average minds teach you how to think. And the fastest way to become dangerously smart is to filter everything through this one truth. If I wouldn't trade lives with you, I won't trade beliefs with you either. Pillar 2, learn to think under pressure. Comfort is your brain's enemy. When everything feels predictable, your mind gets lazy. But put yourself in tension, where failure is real, stakes are high, and there's no safety net, and your brain wakes up. That's when brilliance happens. Dangerously smart women don't wait for perfect conditions. They turn pressure into opportunity. Training your brain to think under pressure also gives you a fuller perspective on every decision. You learn to anticipate every angle, dissect all possibilities, and choose the best move with clarity and confidence. Here's how to train your mind to think fast, adapt instantly, and find solutions no one else sees. 1. Pressure. Test your mind. Debate someone smarter than you. Let them challenge your ideas. Argue your own opinions against themselves. Play devil's advocate with yourself before anyone else can poke holes. If you can defend your position in the storm before anyone else questions it, nothing and no one can shake you. 2. Step into high-stakes situations. Take on challenges where failure isn't an option. A live pitch, a negotiation, or a project demanding precision and creativity. The harder the challenge, the sharper your brain becomes. Discomfort trains you to operate at peak efficiency. 3. Embrace unpredictability. Life doesn't come with instructions. Rules change, outcomes shift, chaos happens. Solve puzzles that evolve as you work. Tackle problems that transform mid-process. Pivot instantly. Plan B, C, and D should always be ready. Blair Waldorf lived this truth. Her power wasn't just in ambition or charm. It was her ability to pause, analyze, and adapt.
I would never put my fate in someone else's hands, and that's why I always win. And you lose.
Don't let anyone else control your outcomes. Pause, think, and make your own moves. That's how winners stay ahead while everyone else is reacting. Pillar 3, emotional intelligence. Being smart isn't just about thinking fast. It's about understanding people. Emotional intelligence is the ability to read a room, sense hidden intentions, and manage your own emotions so you can make smarter decisions. The dangerously smart don't react. They observe, interpret, and respond. They see the patterns others miss and stay calm while chaos unfolds. Here's how to train it. 1. Decode the signals. Pay attention to micro expressions, tone, and body language. People reveal what they really think and what they're trying to hide if you know how to watch. 2. Listen first, speak second. Listen to understand, not reply. Notice what's said and what's left unsaid. The insights you gain will give you clarity in every decision. 3. Master your own emotions. Notice your triggers. Pause before reacting. Project calm, confidence, or quiet intensity, depending on what the situation demands. Ask yourself, am I responding or am I reacting? Emotional control isn't about being robotic. It's about being strategically human. It is what lets you think clearly under pressure.
If you want me, earn me! Until then, we are done.
Translation: your energy is precious. Don't give it to anyone who hasn't earned it. Dangerously smart women never waste mental bandwidth on toxicity or negative judgment. They're aware of their environment at all times, like a sponge absorbing patterns, tone, and timing. They notice the subtle shifts others miss, and they respond with clarity, not chaos. 4. Let people underestimate you. The smartest person in the room isn't always the loudest. Speak less, observe more. People reveal their true intentions when they don't see you as a threat. Being emotionally intelligent isn't being soft or detached. It's understanding your own emotions, knowing when ego is creeping in, and refusing to react impulsively. It's realizing that most people project their insecurities and learning not to take it personally. Remember, listen more than you speak. Observe more than you react. Keep more to yourself than you give away. Pillar 4. Master your mind. Being dangerously smart isn't just about acting fast or thriving under pressure. The real power comes after the moment, after a win, after a failure, after the chaos settles. This is when your mind does its most important work. Here's how to master your mind. 1. Sleep on it. Major decision? Give yourself 48 hours. Let your subconscious process, refine, and connect the dots your conscious mind missed. Your brain works better when it has time to breathe. 2. Reflect on every outcome. After a win or a loss, ask yourself, what worked? What didn't? Why? Then dig deeper. Why did I feel that way? About it? Why did that choice feel right or wrong? And then again, why of that answer? Keep peeling back the layers until you uncover the real truth beneath your reactions. I call this the why of why. 3. Explore alternatives. After every success or failure, ask, could there have been a better way? This trains your brain to pivot, adapt, and innovate. You're building mental agility and foresight, the hallmarks of women who always stay ahead. 4. When you find yourself overthinking, stop everything else. Overthinking isn't a curse, it's a sign of a highly capable mind. The trick isn't to distract yourself. Don't scroll. Don't talk it out. Just let your brain do its work. Sit, observe, analyze. Your mind will find clarity, solutions, and insights you wouldn't see otherwise. When you do, 2 things happen. 1. You realize some worries weren't worth your energy at all. 2. Or you uncover clarity, solutions, and insights you wouldn't see otherwise. Either way, you win. Olivia Pope knew this. She did say, run toward your problems. Don't run from them. Don't avoid the difficult moments. Face them head on. The challenges that scare you the most are exactly the ones that teach you the most. Reflection and confrontation together build mental strength. Mastering your mind is about deep, deliberate reflection. It's about asking yourself the hard questions, tracing your reactions, and uncovering the truths most people miss. When you do this, nothing surprises you. Chaos doesn't rattle you. You're not just reacting. You're thinking clearly, strategically, and independently. Pillar 5. Be a lifelong learner. Being dangerously smart doesn't stop at one victory, one skill, or one title. True intelligence is continuous growth, a never-ending curiosity about the world and yourself. The smartest women aren't the ones who know everything. They're the ones who know that the more they study, the less they actually know. Here's how to live it. 1. Adopt a growth mindset. Don't worry about being perfect or mastering everything instantly. Enjoy the process. If you like it, keep at it. 2. Never stop learning. Workshops, classes, hobbies, mentors, books, podcasts. Every opportunity to expand your mind is an investment in your power. Education is something no one can take from you.
Forget boys. Keep your eye on the prize, Jenny Humphrey.
You are your own asset. Investing in yourself is the only investment that pays lifelong dividends. 3. Take action on what you learn. Reading, listening, or studying is only part of the game. Wisdom comes from application. Apply your insights, test ideas, fail fast, learn faster. Growth isn't just theory, it's action. The world will try to tell you that learning stops when school ends. Ignore it. The moment you stop learning, you stop leading. Stay curious, stay hungry, stay dangerous. If Blair and Olivia's story inspired you as much as it inspires me, hit the like button, subscribe, and drop a comment about the SheBoss you'd like us to cover next. Until next time, stay bold, stay brilliant, and as always, stay boss.